Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be another grocery haul and meal plan. So if you want to see what I have bought this week and what our plans are meals wise, then keep watching. So I hope you're all doing okay today. I have just got back from a couple of days away. I was giving some training, which was really exciting, and it was wonderful to be asked. But my head is all over the place. Mark booked this grocery shop for me while I was away, and then when we got back he'd added some bits on, and then I just kind of had to panic added last night, so fingers crossed it works out and we get some good meals out of it. I feel like I've forgotten a few little things, but we can work that out as we go. But yeah, obviously this is all from Tesco because that's where he booked, and I'm gonna show you what we've bought and then I'll run through the meal plan at the end. Okay, so we're going to start over here. Some of these things Mark added, some I've added, so I'm not completely up to speed, but I'm sure we'll work it out. Got some onions, baby cucumbers, some sweet gem lettuce, 2 big broccolis, and then I've got 3 packs of these because they were on offer. Asparagus and 10 stem broccoli. They were a really good deal actually, and I wanted some asparagus, and then when I saw these I thought, you know what, they'll be perfect and they're nice to have in. What else? Cucumber, I said that. Garlic, I've got 2 butternut squash, carrots, aubergines Mark added. I've got some peppers for fajitas, mushrooms, I like to sneak them into fajitas too. Sage, basil and thyme are our herbs this week, and then we've got strawberries, massive grapes, you see them, they're huge. Pink lady apples were on offer, bananas, satsumas, rice paper potatoes and a pineapple. This was only something like, I saw it was only like 69p, and I've got a new pineapple cutter and it's a game changer. Store cupboardy items, beef stock pot, suet, plum tomatoes, 4 tins of tuna for £3, sweet corn, I guess you can guess I'm making tuna and sweet corn. I've got this smoky fajita seasoning to try, it's the Tesco's own one. Never actually tried this version before because we prefer the smoky one that Old El Paso do. But I thought I would try it just because I find that sometimes the kits aren't always quite big enough with growing appetites these days. Got some chocolate filled crepes, sorry, jam, Stan loves jam, pasta that Mark added. I was a bit disappointed about this because I really wanted to show you, but it's the creepy big cheese pizza, and this has like green slime cheese in the stuffed crust, and then to go with it there was also meant to be a vampire garlic bread, and it was that, the garlic bread, and a garlic and herb dip for £6 for the kids, which I just thought was great. But they subbed me the garlic bread for one of these, and then Mark had already added one of these already for our dinner tonight actually. So we've got 2 of them, which is like fine, but you know when you were like, oh, I wanted to show off to the kids and have it all be themed, and now they're probably just going to be like, why has this gone off? I'll have to sort of sell that to them. But yeah, that was a shame, never mind. I've got loads of dips this week. 2 guacamoles, 2 cheddar and chive, 1 cheddar and chive, sorry, and 1 salsa. That's for packed lunches. One of these is for chili, and one of them is fajitas. Salsa is for fajitas, sour cream is for fajitas and the chili. Then I've got some wafer thin ham, diced beef, chicken breast fillets, those are for the fajitas, eggs, sesame bagels, toasty, and 2 packs of wraps. Maybe 1.5 of the packs will be towards like fajitas, and the other will be good for lunches. Look at our floor, eh? And then over here are like bits for packed lunches or just stocking up like snacks, this, that and the other. Got a little bit extra today just because of how the offers went. These Scream Cherry Jelly mini loaves from Soreen, the kids really liked. They have like a purple gooey middle, pinky purple, sorry, there you go, you should be able to see now. They really enjoyed them when I picked them up from Aldi, so I bought some again. Got some pork pies because I thought I could do like a ploughman's type packed lunch. 2 of the fruit slurpers, not got those for a while, and Go-Go Squeeze aren't on offer anymore, so I picked these ones up this time, and I didn't get anything like this last week, and the kids were like, oh, can you get some more? So I have. Daisy and I have been enjoying a breakfast bar at the moment, so I got some Friesley ones because I really like these. I used to have these all the time when I worked in Manchester, used to grab one for the morning on the train for my breakfast. And then I got the strawberry yogurt duo crunches because I thought Daisy would quite enjoy those, and they'd be quite good for like packed lunches as well. Got some Barney Bears because they were on offer. Mini fingers were about £1. Pepperonis were on offer. Got some cream crackers for packed lunches. Frugs were on offer, and they're the Halloween ones. Pussyfully were on offer, these big ones, and I thought these would be good for breakfast with fruit and something like brioche or pancake bites that I'm going to make, things like that. These Pringles Sizzling were on offer, and I thought I'll get them while they're discounted. Probably use one this weekend and then like save the other one for either like half term or another weekend, something like that. And then we got Discos and 2 packs of crisps, which are really, really good. I said that last time. And then we got some blueberry muffins that were on offer. Mark added his Deliciously Ella bars, the apple and raisin and peanut butter. He added his decaf Yorkshire tea, and he also added some fairy tablets for our dishwasher, which is here. And then I got Strawberry Sensation, Mango Passion, Raw Right for squash. And then I did stock up on some fizzy bits and bobs because the kids like them for the weekend. Originally, I just got the lemon and lime because that was under £1, but then I saw the offer for the Tango. I think it was like 2 for £2.50, and Bill loves Tango, so I thought I'll stock up. They'll last us a couple of weekends. It depends how many friends we have in the house, to be honest, but that is everything. Okay, so on to the meal plan. If you see me looking down, I'm on my notes app on my phone because that generally tends to be where I put everything. Gosh, this phone's bright, isn't it? Mark always says I have it on too bright. This runs from Thursday to Wednesday. So let's just get cracking. The kids are at a disco tonight, which is always, I swear, pre-COVID, we always used to do discos on a Friday because it kind of wrapped up the like the school week quite well. But they've started being on Thursdays now, which is like good in some respects because then at least like the evening doesn't drag on a bit as we're trying to get into the weekend on a Friday. But then it's also so weird because the kids go in non-uniform and they get all like in the party mood and they get all worn out, and then they've still got school the next day, so sometimes it can be a bit all over the place. Daisy would normally have brownies on a Thursday, but because of the timing she's not going to make it tonight because disco has prevailed. Our discos are staggered by age groups and stuff, so I don't know if yours are the same, but that's just what they do at our school. So they're probably going to be eating a little bit later because Stan's first, then I've got to go back and pick him up and then drop Daisy off. So it's like a back and forth affair. But once they're all home, I figured as it's a disco, I'm going to kind of continue on the party theme. So I've got some like little mini cocktail sausages in the freezer. I'll do those with some like honey and mustard. I got like Pringles in, things like that. So I'm going to do like a little party platter because I just feel like, you know, when you've been somewhere fun like that, it's just nice to have that feeling and bottle it up and make it last for a little bit longer. And then Mark is making our dinner tonight, and judging by the ingredients that he's added, I'm pretty sure we're having pasta alla norma, you know, with like aubergine and stuff, because there's a couple of aubergines over there and I love that. We both really like aubergine. I feel like a lot of people don't, but we love it, and it's always a very amusing emoji to use when you're messaging your friends. Then tomorrow will be Friday, thank God. I'm so tired after this week, it's been so busy. I'm going to do homemade tandoori chicken with rice and salad and a raita, but I realised in my haste one of the things that I forgot was like natural yogurt, so I need to pick that up at some point. I also need to pick up some baking potatoes. Those were two things, like I knew I'd forgotten something and it kind of twigged earlier when I was showing you everything. Then the kids are having the pizza little deal that I got them, and I'm going to be taking that to my grandparents' house because that's where they eat. And my grandma always has stuff ready, and I was like, you've got to let me bring something next time so you're not paying every time for their food, because I always feel bad. So I'm going to take those over because they're really, really quick and easy. Could take some cucumber as well. She always has a little bowl of like sweets and treats ready for them on a Friday night, so that will just, they'll be chuffed. So that is the plan for Friday. Then on Saturday we're gonna have chilli that I made, and obviously batch cut that, so we've got some of that already. And then Saturday is busy. Okay, let's go through our itinerary, shall we? So, well, the whole weekend's quite busy actually. Daisy would normally have netball in the morning, but she's actually going to a big brownie event, which is like Halloween themed. It's for 6 hours, and it's like a spell casting, kind of Halloweeny, Harry Pottery kind of vibe. So she'll be at that, and that'll be 10 to 4, but it's about an hour away, so that's more like 9 to 5. And because we did the big party run last weekend, there's 3 girls going, and the other 2 parents this weekend are doing like drop off and one's picking up, so we're really lucky in that respect. The busier your kids get and the older your kids get, like carpools are like your saviour. Like that's what me and my friends always do, and we just help each other out, and it works so well, especially because we only have the 1 car, and Bill has his first gala this weekend and Saturday afternoon. So I'll be going to watch that, and then Mark will have Stan. And also in the morning, Stan has football. So we're hardly gonna be together as a family on Saturday. It's just gonna be one of those where like we're in and out and shake it all about, do the hokey cokey. And then Sunday, relatively more chilled, but Mark is doing the Manchester Half Marathon, which is exciting. He had a running injury a few years back when he was training for his first Manchester Marathon, and he was absolutely brokenhearted because he wasn't able to complete it, and he's had years and years of like physio working on his like strength again, and he wants to try and do a half marathon on Sunday, so that's what he's going to be doing. And then hopefully in the afternoon we can chill, but it just means that like all of the weekend we're kind of having to divide and conquer. It's going to be a busy one. And then what I'm going to do is that obviously we're going to have the homemade chilli, but for the kids I will probably do something quick and easy that is out of the freezer, purely because they don't really like chilli that much. Well, Stan and Daisy will Bill and Daisy will pretty much eat everything, but Stan's still in that stage. I feel like once they start school for a little bit, and the other 2 went through a similar thing, they start to like get a bit fussier. I don't know why that is, but they do. And he's kind of in that stage right now, but like hindsight now, because I've had 2 that I've already been through it with, I know it won't last forever, but sometimes you just pick your battles, because I don't want to sit at a table and beg and barter with a child to eat a bowl of something that he's just not keen on. Plus I like to sneak a load of veg into our chilli, and he can sniff it out like a sniffer dog. So I'm going to do something separate for them. Sunday I'm going to do beef stew and dumplings, because I feel like it would be nice and hearty. The temperature's dropped now. It's very cold this morning, and I think that would be really nice. And we normally end up watching a movie. We watch Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2 the last 2 weekends, so we need to find something else for Sunday evening. Then Monday we're doing fajitas. Tuesday we're doing baked potato night, which I've forgotten the baked potatoes for. With the fajitas also, I bought everything separately this time, because I find that we never have enough to feed everybody. Like even the big family pack, sometimes now Bill's eating the same as what I will eat, and then the kids love fajitas and wraps and stuff, so we generally don't have enough wraps, and I always have to add extra chicken. So I just bought a standalone sachet, the Tesco version this time, to see if it's nice, because it's a lot cheaper. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's night. Baked potato night, I'm going to do loads of different toppings like I normally do. So I'll do like big salad, baked potatoes, beans, cheese. I'll do some tuna and sweet corn, which is why I've got loads of tuna. And I might do some other bits and bobs, maybe pick up some coleslaw nearer the time if we fancy it. And then Wednesday I'm going to do a butternut squash and sage risotto with broccoli and asparagus on the side and some fresh bread. Using my bread maker, because I've got a little focaccia like bread mix, you know, the bags that you can get, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that up and see how that is. So I'm going to cook that as well, and if any of that doesn't get eaten, it could always be used for like lunches and stuff. So that is basically everything. And then the other things that I want to make this week are some more of the pancake bikes that I shared on my like Instagram stories. The kids really enjoyed them, and they were quite nice because I could literally just grab a few and stick them in the microwave for a few seconds and then put some maple syrup on, and they were just done with fruit and yogurt in the morning, and as I mentioned in a previous video, they're having a bit of a cereal strike again, and I can't blame them because I'm not the biggest cereal girl myself, so it's nice to have some alternatives. Plus I quite like that they're getting something varied and getting some like fruit in them, and yeah, it'd be nice. So that is the plan for this week. I hope you found this useful, and I will hopefully see you all very, very soon. You take care of yourselves and have a lovely weekend.